Today we're gonna be watching Top 14 Friendliest SCP. And for those who aren't subscribing now, be sure to watch the end.
The SCP Foundation has encountered and contained some of the most fearsome entities in human history, and even some from long before us shaved apes were ever walking across the earth. They've gotten their hands on ancient gods, humanoid creatures with deadly powers, and more than one item with the capacity to bring about the end of the world as we know it. But not everything at the SCP Foundation can kill you or would even want to. Sometimes an SCP has no agenda, other than going about their lives, making friends, or even helping people. Instead of wanting to eat you for dinner, these entities would rather sit down for a meal and a chat with you. No apocalyptic ambitions to death, as long as the subject is awake and alone. It will then sit down near their bed and offer them a cigarette. It will then light one for itself, and as it smokes, hold the dying person's hand or place a comforting hand on their shoulder. It will stay there with them, providing a silent sense of peace until they have slipped away. It may not be friendly in the most traditional sense, but SCP-4999 displays a great deal of kindness and compassion in making sure that no one ever dies alone. Though some of the friendliest SCPs are serious, others are quite silly. This is the case for SCP-2991. The entity is a striped, multicolored scarf.
I'm pretty sure that's a thing. I'm pretty sure it's called an SCP.
Can you imagine a scarf just changing its form just to say hey?
What if it just said vibe check?
The scarf responded, yes, and then wrapped itself around the interviewer's hand and then went to sleep.
Aww.
It seemed to have any interests other than
Yeah,
playing
it's like a
and
cat.
spending time wrapped around people, keeping them warm and cozy. It's basically just
My friend is just like
SCP-6969J is Gatorade.
The iPods, two teardrop-shaped creatures about
The iPods.
one orange and
These
blue,
guys are my
with a
fucking
single
favorite.
eye
They're
in the middle of
heroes.
each of their bodies. Their
Tiny
intelligence has been
heroes.
compared to common house cats, and they are very curious, loving to roll around the facility and see what everyone is getting up to. They appreciate attention and affection, and seek more of it from those who they bond to, following them around like a lost puppy.
Aww.
They are strangers first, but their behavior
perfect.
is downright adorable. And as you may know from some of our other videos, when certain deadly anomalies like SCP-173 escape, they can storm in and save lives. So they're not only adorable, they're adorable
Hell
heroes. Sometimes an SCP
Tiny heroes, because they literally cannot blink.
to Foundation personnel without meaning to. This was the case for SCP-2337, a male corncrake bird capable of vocalizations loud enough to cause permanent hearing damage. Though he possesses this ability, he has never used it to cause deliberate harm while in Foundation custody. Instead, he simply wants to chat with the personnel, speaking in a language similar to English. The bird, which responds to the name Dr. Spanko, is very cooperative and always excited to speak
Yeah,
to
that looks like a bird
especially
named
the
Dr.
one when
Spanko.
called by- Enter SCP-662, a small silver handbell that, when shaken, summons a
Mr.
short,
Deed.
well-dressed, classic British butler named Mr. Deeds. Mr. Deeds will address the ringer of the bell.
I'm
by
Mr.
the name
Deeds.
and
Can you
title
somehow
and
get me to
perform
England
tasks
so I
for
can
them.
hug
He
Becky
is
like
extremely
IRL?
polite, and even when given a task that he does not wish to or is unable to complete, he declines with the utmost respect. His style of friendliness may be more
Good
formal,
evening,
but he's
sir.
good company just the same. And we've heard he mixes a mean.
I'm sorry, but I will not
for
fucking do
instance,
that.
a nice
Alright, I'm back.
too. Many of the nicest SCPs to be around are similar to pets, but very few were
Oh, hi,
deliberately
doggy.
intended to live in one's home as a companion. SCP-111 is an exception. 111 refers to a species of invertebrates resembling snails, also referred to as dragon snails. Unlike ordinary
Dragon
snails,
snails,
these creatures are
dragon
warm-blooded,
snails.
highly intelligent, and capable of
Now it's
breathing
time for
fire.
Dragon
Though they
Day.
should be handled with care.
No,
Hatchlings are
snails.
capable of
Oh,
imprinting
snails,
on
my
their
bad.
owners, much like other baby animals,
Yeah,
and
see,
likely
it's a
will
dragon
make a
snail.
lovely pet for a fireproof
Oh
house.
yeah.
Unfortunately, they are all in Foundation custody, so there is no way to find out for yourself. Some of the previous SCPs in this video are similar to ordinary pets, but SCP-529 actually is an ordinary
Dude,
pet
I want a fucking
with
dragon
one
snail.
small anomalous change. SCP-529, or Josie, is a
I want a
small house
fucking-
cat with
Say.
tabby markings, and only
Josie.
half of a body. Don't get upset, she is not
A cat.
For some reason,
The cat
rear end of
Josie
the
is
body
not
from
in
tail
pain.
to the
Don't
bottom
worry,
of the
Jack.
Jose.
is simply
No,
not
his name
there.
is Jose.
The place where the cat's body ends
No, it's
appears as
Josie,
pure
because
black
Jose
to
is
the
not
eye
is
and
not spelled that
absorbs
way.
light. The
Oh
Trust
area
my
me,
does
I'm
not
Mexican.
appear to be invisible, but it is simply not there. In spite of this,
Also, the
Josie
ass is just
experiences
not
more
there on
adverse
that cat. It
effects,
ain't
moving
invisible.
around
You
as
can
if the
just
back
fucking
half of her
swipe your
body
hand
were
through it.
still there.
Yeah,
There
it's
are
just
no
like it's
continuing
like
procedures in place for
it's not like
Josie,
cat
and
dog,
she's
but
allowed
without
to
the
freely
dog.
roam the facility.
Exactly.
During rubbing up
Ka.
SCP-5094,
Ka.
Miss J is the main
Ka.
character of a children's
Also, if I
education
had this
sitcom
teacher
called
growing up, I can
Miss
assure
J's
you I would
Whiz
not
Kid
have fucking been in
Schoolhouse.
special
Miss J, who
needs.
was unable to leave but who studied with Miss J, have described her as the best teacher they have ever had. And she helped to
And actually have
de-escalate the
someone that
foundation
actually helps
of
me,
a
like,
career
learn
studying
complicated
criminal
stuff.
justice. She even recognized a former
I am
student
not good
Hell
at
you.
a
comedy.
junior researcher at the foundation, and expressed delight at seeing how far he had come since her first lesson with them. Many of the
It's
friendly
so
SCPs
weird
have
seeing
a great deal of
Ascension
knowledge
computer
they aren't
program.
able to share. Lord Blackwood identifies himself as a
Holy
British explorer and naturalist,
shit,
as
that
well
is
as
a
a war veteran.
big
Which
deer.
is
This
a
dude is a
paradox,
fucking
considering
legend.
is
He's
also
just a
a
king.
sea slug measuring only 4.6 inches in
Absolute
length. In
Giga
spite of this,
Chad.
he enjoys telling anyone who will listen
Yeah,
the tales
King
of his
Slug.
past expeditions. He
King
has been
Slug.
able to provide
Fuck
ample
yeah.
proof of.
Slugging.
Lord Blackwood
This
is
sounds like a
providing
Mario
entertainment
boss.
and engaging tales of adventure
King
to
Slug.
anyone who would like to
I would
take
fucking
into
love
the
that
stories of
Mario
Sea
boss.
King
Slug.
Slug.
If you're
That is
interested in
definitely
the
a
company
Mario
of Lord
boss.
Blackwood,
Heroes
appear
born.
to be blank. The true anomalous
The hero
effects
is
of the book
born.
do not kick in until
Born.
the reader goes to sleep.
Oh,
The
so
dream
it,
world
gi-
feels real, as real
it gives
as
them
the
a
waking
real,
world, and the
like a
story is
lucid
tailored
dream,
to the
where they're a
interests of
hero
the
of a...
It literally just
dreams
gives you
appear
your
daily
own
when a
adventure to
green
do.
cloak appears,
It's
known as
poggers.
the bookkeeper.
Fuck yeah, I
Acting
gladly
as
It's
the
take that.
basically
voice
the
of
Matrix if you could
SCP-1230.
control the
He is
Matrix.
helpful and kind,
Yep,
providing
that's
guidance to the dreamers and
definitely it.
attempting to ensure that they have a wonderful time in their dream. Just before the
Dragon
dreamer wakes
Tales,
up,
Dragon
the man
Tales.
bids them a sorrowful
That's
farewell
nice.
and asks that they please visit again soon. It seems that the book and its keeper want nothing
just
more
wants
than
to hang
give
out.
readers an incredible experience.
He just wanted to chill,
and a
bro.
chance to live out their
He just
wildest
wants to
The
give
old
you a
man
nice
just wants to vibe with some
experience.
coffee.
Speaking of objects that help people fulfill their dreams, SCP-2203 devotes itself to fulfilling romantic dreams in the waking world. 2203 is a standard love tester machine which, upon use, dispenses a card with the name and address of a person, as well as a bit of advice of how to approach them. Live is a patchwork
Hey, look at that
table
bird.
made from synthetic fiber and cotton.
Look at the bear.
And it is
Look,
nearly
what the
has
bear do?
experienced major trauma to an organ.
Bear's
Look at-
vibing. Bear's
It
helpful.
will produce scissors, white thread,
Look
and
at
sewing needles or a crochet hook, and create a stuffed version of the ailing organ.
Wait,
Bear wants to
it,
help so
it
badly
makes
that
a
there are
synthetic
no
organ
materials
and
nearby.
puts it in the person to help them get better.
From its own body to construct these organs.
Yeah.
When the bear is unable to help a subject,
Hell, it'll even
do
commit
whatever it can
Operation
to cheer them up
Sacrifice
and
to
make them
fucking make
happy.
sure they
It
live.
has even been known to hold the subject and cry if there is nothing else it can do.
Aww.
Above all, the bear simply wants to help heal the hurt.
Literally, the bear is
Without a
the
doubt, though,
is the
friendliest
definition of a
SCP that the
doctor.
Foundation has ever encountered.
Yes, sir.
SCP-999!
Also known as the Tickle
Yo!
Monster. 999
This
is a large
fucking
mass of orange
king.
slime that wants nothing more
Let's
than to play,
fucking
socialize,
go!
and rape people.
I just want that in my life because it just gives you instant happiness and you're just like, goodbye, depression.
By the way, plug for these people's merch. You can buy a Tickle Monster plushie.
Yo! I want that.
As of the recording of this video, you can buy a Tickle Monster plush.
Oh my god.
999 is such a delight to be around that it even managed to make the omnicidal rage of SCP-682.
Doesn't it taste like doesn't he like taste like candy and marshmallows?
He smells like whatever the person most loves.
It could be
Like
your
the food
favorite
a person most
food.
loves, like he can smell like bacon, M&Ms, oranges.
So you're telling me that he can smell like fried catfish? I'm gonna eat that.
See, that was some deep dive into some SCPs. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please do to hit the subscribe button. Also go check out the check out the SCP content on YouTube. And as always, we are watching you sin.